Welcome to another Baka commentary video. In this video, I'll be talking about the Intel Arc 380 GPU that has finally launched, not internationally, but it seems to have launched finally after delays. As well as, since we're seeing a lot of mining graphics card, I'll give you my opinion on what graphics card to buy, what form of mining graphics card to buy based on my research, as well as of writing the script for this video, in the video decided to launch a 1630 graphics card. So the Intel mythical Arc GPU, after many delays and hype trains that just derailed and marketing stunt that they pulled off, they finally released a discrete form factor and is no longer in a laptop form factor. So yeah, basically what the Intel Arc A3 A80 GPU in synthetic software, where the software basically is very easy to optimize for, it seems to show really that it's beating their competition in their performance category. But however, basically in a synthetic or SA scenario, if Intel ever gets their drivers fully working, they are better than their competitors. However, reality hits for Intel. Intel Arc A380 GPU is not as good as the competitors, thanks to from what I've done the research, there are some hitches and some not so great experience where can't actually real software or real use cases doesn't fully utilize the card. As a result, there's a lot of misses, as well as as with all the reviewers, most of them, they are basically all saying, in a best case scenario, this thing will beat the pants out of their competitors. But as of right now, for a lot of the first week review, they'll be like, the drivers is not great. But this card has potential. However, well, if you guys want to watch those some of the videos that I used or some of the material I used to do my research for this video, feel free. I'll be linking some of it down. I'll be linking one video down below which I think is really good. Did a really good Intel Arc A380 review. However, please be mindful, if you only speak English, you might not be able to get the full picture, as the reviewer is speaking in Mandarin. And so basically, if you have basic understanding of Mandarin, or some advanced level of Mandarin, you can go watch it. But if you have very basic Mandarin, I don't suggest you. But unfortunately, right now, Intel Arc A380 does not really have any non-English, isn't outside of mainland China, so it's very difficult for the English speaking reviewer to get their hands on the graphics card to do a proper English review for the English audience. But anyway, now on to the crypto mining graphics card you should buy for your gaming rigs. The cards that I think that you should keep your eye on: the RTX 20 series, the 16 series. There's only one GPU you should think of, the 1660 Ti. The rest of it, skip. They're not going to have the performance. The RTX 30 series up to the 3080 Ti, the 3090 and the 3090 Ti, again, skip. On the AMD side, to be safe, the Revision 2.0 RX 5000 series and the RX 6000 series. Okay, now onto the explanation why I don't recommend the RTX 3090 for your gaming, to buy on a former gaming or from a mining rig. The 3090, for a lot of people, yes, it has a lot of VRAM, but how Nvidia did this for the 3090, they did a dual side, so half the memory is in the front and half is in the back, and on some graphics card they even have VRMs at the back. So, and a lot of time the 3090, well, if you're mining, you're basically, the whole graphics card pretty warm to touch. And as much as Nvidia is like, yeah, those GDR6X memory that are running at like 110 and beyond, they're like, yeah, it's fine. The memory manufacturer Micron's like, yeah, it's safe to run it. But however, I think running them 24/7, basically non-stop, even if the miner has undervolted it, I think we'll still get toasty warm, and they are going to be running at the ragged edge. And guess what happens when you run stuff at the ragged edge? They tend to die fast. As well as, why do I think the 3090 Ti is a skip? Well, this RTX 3090, well, it fixes the RTX 3090 memory performance, so you're wondering, why? Well, the 3090 Ti came out very late within the 30 series cycle, and for any miners that actually bought the 3090 Ti, no offense, those miners are losing money on the 3090 if they're selling it to sell, because they're basically going to be losing money. As I don't like, the 3090 Ti MSRP was like 2,000 something, and at a peak was like nearly $3,000 US each per card. You're not going to be able to quickly make back up that $3,000 you pay for that card. So the miner is likely selling the card just to try and recoup, and isn't really going to be intending to give you a good deal. I actually ran into this personally myself, where I tried to talk to a miner who actually bought one of these 3090 Tis and try to get it for the channel so I can review it or whatever. He was not very... we had a very nice back and forth conversation. The miner was like, yeah, I'm not really wanting to sell it. The miner wanted me to pay MSRP for the 3090 Ti, basically. And since it was a mining card, you know, I don't really want to be paying MSRP for your mined graphics card. I don't know what the hell you want. I don't know what you did to that card. So yeah, that's why I think RTX 3090 Ti is a skip. As well as the 16 series, as I quickly said in the introduction for this this topic of mining, they are not very powerful for most of the 16 series. And also, there is no way. The whole point of buying a NVIDIA graphics card is to get DLSS. Well, those 16 series card has no way to use DLSS. So you might as well buy their competitor so that you can have access to, you know, their version of DLSS. So, but however, why 1660 Ti? 1660 Ti, yes, it doesn't have DLSS, or yeah, it's going to be relying on their competitors' upscaling and all the rendering stuff. 1660 Ti, it's reasonably powerful enough to be able to play any AAA title game at 1080p at 60 FPS. So, the RX 400 and the 500 series card, these are old, ancient Graph Polaris cards. For those people that hasn't been really paying attention with the situation, during this mining craze, a lot of mining farm I seen is just throwing out RX 400 series, not because they were obsolete, because those RX 480 cards just simply kicked the bucket, because just how old those RX 400 Polaris card were. The 500 series card, yeah, some of them, they've been through 2 mining cycles. They're likely going to meet the same end, just like the RX 400 series. So yeah, I think the RX 500 series, if you really want to keep a card for, I don't know, maybe more than a year for your gaming rig, yeah, skip the RX 580. But however, if all you want is 1 year of graphics card, maybe buy it. The RX 580. Okay, now onto the RX 5000 series. Why do I say stay well away from the revision 1.0? According to a few of my sources and a lot of internet, when they had issue with the RX 5000 RDNA launch, they had a lot of them opened up their card and ended up seeing revision 1.0 silicon, which, according to my sources, those RDNA card had faulty silicon on them, and those caused a lot of with like dual black screening, a lot of multi-monitors stuff just doesn't work. Did AMD eventually fix it? Yes, as they eventually launched the revision 2.0 silicon, and this kind of fixed all the silicon. But however, yeah, the revision 1.0 really did give AMD the bad reputation again of poor drivers, poor stability, and just really hit or miss. However, if you want more in-depth information about what another guy expert to talk about his reasoning for what GPU to buy in this GPU mining sell-off, again, I'll link another video down below by Buildzoild. He's more professional than me, and he really knows his graphics card, and yeah. So yeah. And lastly, as of this making of this video and writing this script, NVIDIA launched the 1630. And the specification of this card is basically a 1650 refresh, cut down. Thank God they got rid of the launch 1650 Volta cores, which would be like, yikes. Volta, for people who don't know, is basically 10 series graphics card. So like a 6-year-old I know, like, be like, hey, what's wrong with using 6-year-old graphics card? For those people who don't know, the 20 series, NVIDIA really brought out new CUDA cores to, to do better workstation and even some gaming stuff that they improved with the RTX 20 series. So I guess NVIDIA isn't outright slapping us with the wet noodles and the worst shit they can do. They're trying to, give us the goods. They're still gonna fucking spanking us, but we're not gonna get spanked like fucking shithole. Spank the hardcore, and some of those your regular non-tech savvy guys, they don't know that they're buying an old gen stuff. They basically think, yeah, this is for displays, and I doubt most of the people who are buying these graphics cards really care about high refresh rate gaming. Will it gain for your esport like CSGO and League of Legends? Sure, 1630 will be fine, but other than that, if you're even looking to play none of these lightweight game, yeah, don't touch this 1630s card. Yeah, basically, Nvidia's doing this to try and probably satisfy the non-tech savvy people, or just satisfy a enterprise market, which I don't think either of our viewers should be buying a 1630. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, like and subscribe for more content from Baka Commentary.